Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform to become your spiritual server. And welcome to your daily Adept report for today, May the 17th of 2018. Let's dive into the cards and a little bit of the astrology and see what do we have going on today. What energies are we playing with today? Well, the main thing that you want to follow today, of course, is the moon. The moon is currently in Gemini, and today it actually will conjunct and cross over Venus, which this is interesting because whenever the moon and Venus meet up, it really is like this emotional party, this fulfillment. I like to almost think of it as like the Three of Cups, a reason to celebrate. And this is really, when the moon crosses over Venus, it's really a time to really tell the people in your life that you love and you care about, that you really do appreciate them, that you love them. And it's going to be a time where you really want to express this this gratitude for the people. You want to express your love for other people, because as it crosses over Venus, it actually like supercharges those vibrations. It supercharges that energy. And it's interesting because, the moon will move into Cancer also later today, and as soon as it moves into Cancer, it's going to make that sextile to Taurus, which just moved into Uranus. So even then, it's like we're going to definitely be feeling more open to the love and receiving the love from partners, whether it's romantic or friends, family, even just random people on the street. You really just want to radiate love today, because if you can get into the mode and the energy and vibration of just radiating love, you're really just being open. Once the moon slips into Cancer, and we're talking about Cancer energy, which is emotional, it's ruled by the moon, and it's empathy. So the moon's going to be in its home sign. As it makes this sextile over to Uranus and Taurus, we're really going to begin to start to feel more of our self-worth and our self-value, right? But also, the moon will also square Chiron just soon after moving into Cancer as well. Just after it sextiles Uranus, it will make that square to Chiron and Aries. So it's like we're going to be open and wanting to receive this love and wanting to give this love as well. But then we're going to hit like this weird little hiccup where we get to Chiron and Aries, and we're really starting to question whether we can love ourselves. So what you want to do really is that you want to maintain this love throughout the day. You want to do something really for yourself that's very loving and compassionate, and you want to carry this throughout the day. Because if you start your day off on that positive foot, if you start your day off really showing unconditional love for yourself, and then therefore radiating it out to others, once the moon squares Chiron, you're not really going to feel as hurt or as strained, and instead whatever aspect of yourself that comes up that needs to be healed, you'll know how to heal it. Because like I said, the moon being in Cancer is naturally a healing sign. You will know how to heal this aspect of you that comes up, and it probably will come up as a result of you receiving that love. It will probably come as a result of the moon crossing over Venus, and also the moon making that sextile to Uranus. So there's definitely going to be some sort of emotional epiphany that comes up right before this this maybe even repressed aspect of ourselves that feels hurt comes up for healing. So, and it might be some type of experience or interaction that you have with someone that causes this and triggers this to come out. And I encourage you to not really act in the old way, but to allow yourself to really embrace that aspect of yourself and heal it so you can move forward and become more powerful. But for the reading, as far as what the cards have to say, for the overall theme and frame of the story, we actually have the Lovers card, which is incredible. Like I said, Venus is in Gemini, the moon is in Gemini, so you're definitely going to be feeling the love today, whether it is with the romantic lover, friends, family, just people in general. Really, today is a day about love. Today is a day about radiating love, and today is a day of just, really just getting into that vibration. And really it starts by you, because the Lovers this is actually naturally the card of Gemini in tarot. So you want to start off by giving that love to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror at some point today and just tell yourself how much you love yourself. Smile at yourself, give yourself a thumbs up, start shouting like woo hoo hoo. woo, because like you are amazing, you know, and start saying these positive affirmations to yourself, because affirmations are going to be super, super powerful too, because this is Gemini energy, so it's about communication. So you want to make sure that you're communicating this back to yourself, right? The exposition of the story we actually have is the Queen of Pentacles, and this really is the whole, all this Taurus energy, and this is really kind of Uranus moving into Taurus, and this is really about really realizing our value, realizing our inherent abundance, and also receiving it. I think today Mother Gaia is going to be communicating with us and wanting us to receive this abundance, wanting us to receive this this new belief, this epiphany that we really are infinitely abundant and that we really can create amazing things. You know, it's interesting. I just feel called to say that I have this actually, this little wooden. Actually, when I bought this, it's like I was. It's my pentacle, as actually what I say. It says fly on it, but it was my pentacle. And I bought this at Barnes & Noble, and then a couple of these with other different things. Some of them said love, and some of them said some other things like hope. Why did I get fly? I was just drawn to grab fly. But the reason why I bought this pentacle is that I'm trying to actually gather the suits. And I have my wand, I have my sword, and now I have my pentacle. So now all I have to get now is my cup. But the interesting thing about it is that, like, this was called a token on the back of it. So that's how I knew that it was actually my pentacle. And it's like, you know, the universe communicates to us in very unique ways. And today you really want to be open to receiving these tokens. You want to be open to receiving this abundance. Because I think today we're going to be kind of offered by Mother Earth and Mother Gaia this token. And it's going to be really up to us to whether or not we receive that token. All right. So for the exposition, or the inciting action, of the story, that's where we actually have the Knight of Cups. Now this definitely could be a water sign. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But honestly, I think this is just really everyone. I think this card represents whatever it is that we are being offered today. And since it's going to be a day of love, it's almost going to be sort of like a romantic story, maybe even more of like a rom-com. The reason why I say rom-com is because I'll show who the writer of the story is, which is funny because in comparison to all the other cards here, it almost brings sort of a melodramatic tone. But the Knight of Cups here is the inciting action, is saying that we are really going to be following our emotions today. We are really going to be attached to our emotions and following them. And the Knight of Cups, unlike the Page of Cups, they are a little bit more emotionally intelligent. They know the power of their emotions, and they know a little bit more how to guide them, how to kind of go with the flow, whereas a Page of Cups is like completely ruled by their emotions and can get really riled up or really upset, and they don't really know how to work with that energy, that emotional energy. And it's also a spirit energy, so I think also today's going to be a great day of connecting to spirit. But the Knight of Cups I see as really us. Like, we're feeling the love, and we are being offered this token from the Queen of Pentacles, and we're really feeling the love, and now we want to go out and almost like find a lover, you know. So the lover that we actually find is actually going to be the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And this is interesting because I see this as a woman who is not aware of her potential. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, and this has in many ways to do with the fact that the moon, right as it comes over Venus, and when it moves into Cancer, it makes that sextile to Uranus. So based off of where it really is in your chart, you're really going to feel whether you are, it's going to be like the first hint of whether you are confident in yourself to actually manifest, whether you're emotionally there, whether you're emotionally ready to manifest from that place of confidence. This is going to be like really the first test, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like almost like the Knight of Cups is meeting the Knight of Pentacles, and this actually could be someone outside of you, or this could be an aspect of yourself. Maybe there's some part of you that isn't feeling as confident, and now you have to reestablish the love between you and this aspect of yourself. Or like I said, it could be someone else. The Knight of Cups could be going off on this journey and trying to meet the love of their life, and then the Knight of Pentacles comes along, and the Knight of Cups sees their potential, but the Knight of Pentacles is a little kind of in the drama. A little is like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I actually can achieve this. I don't know what you see in me. And it's like, really the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, it really is. And it's like, you really have to just kind of trust and believe in the process and just kind of go along with the flow of things. Interesting enough, we have the climactic card as the Fool. So this really is about going with the flow and trusting your gut and really just allowing life to whisk you away on this beautiful adventure. I think what this is about is the Knight of Cups is trying to show the Nine of Pentacles how to be the Fool. Because I think it's by actually embracing the energy of the Fool and its exaltation of the energy. Because yeah, we can sometimes be rash and jump into things that aren't really good for us. But when you begin to learn how to follow your heart, and you begin to jump into things, and people might be like, oh, you're crazy, oh, you're going off the deep end, oh, you're about to step off that cliff. And it's like, maybe they don't realize that you have wings and you're ready to fly. Man, maybe they don't know that. Maybe they don't know that you're soaring, that you're flying, and you're being everything that you can be on this day and the next. They don't know that. So I think what this is that we're trying to show this aspect of ourselves that feels a little dejected and not as confident, or even reflected in another person, just how to really just kind of take things step by step and kind of be the Fool and just let life whisk you away on this beautiful adventure. On the falling action, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I really actually see this as the Knight of Cups, showing the Knight of Pentacles the beauty in life and the beauty in every moment, and then she almost becomes this Knight of Pentacles, where now it's like, the card of this card shows a woman, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. But the person of the Nine of Pentacles is going to actually start to see their true worth and their true value, and now they're going to begin to, really learn to value themselves more. That's what the Knight of Pentacles in this spot is. It's almost like the King of Cups is showing this person, it's like, don't you know how amazing and abundant and incredible you are? How many opportunities that you really have? Don't you know that you can just manifest incredible things at just a touch of your fingertips? And it's going to be like, wow, maybe I can do this. Maybe I actually can. Maybe I actually can really establish this abundance. The resolution of this card is that, of this reading, is that we actually have the Six of Wands. So it's like you literally almost like arriving. You are coming into that, you're being celebrated. So it's like, I almost see this as I almost see this as the square between the moon and Chiron at 1 degree. So it's literally you welcoming this aspect of yourself back that is hurt and you healing it. And then this aspect of yourself is going to be kind of like riding in on town, and everyone's going to be like greeting them and be like, yes, thank you, welcome. Tell us about your adventures, tell us what you've learned. And it's just, you're going to get like this really great sense of power and this great sense of self-confidence at the end of all of this. Interesting enough, the writer of the story is actually the Eight of Cups. So that's what I meant by this seems a little melodramatic, because all the cards realistically seem very positive, with the exception of the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But even that is, I think, just a lack of self-confidence. And I think it comes from here. I think it comes from the tone, because since this is the writer of the story, the story usually takes on the tone of the writer. So I think sometimes when we're writing our stories, we can come from this dejected tone. We can come from this place of wondering what the point is. And I think there's going to be this aspect of ourselves that kind of just wants to walk away from stuff. There's going to be this aspect of ourselves that just wants to, that doesn't really see the point in what's going on. But as you can see with the rest of the cards, there's actually something very, very beautiful that's happening here. But I think it's our tone and what we are communicating to the universe. And even though this is the cups, and this is talking about emotions, yeah, maybe emotionally we are feeling dejected, rejected, and that we have to move on. But at the same time, in the context of the overall reading, I think this more or less has to do with our tone. And if we are projecting this disheveled, dejected tone to the universe, that's really what we're going to get back. We're going to get back as like, oh, so I guess you're not really confident in yourself, right? But really what I see this as is a writer who doesn't know their own worth. A writer who doesn't realize the incredible story that they are creating. And yes, maybe you do have to leave something behind today, but I think what is being left behind is not necessarily a person, it's not necessarily a place or a thing or even a job. Even if you feel like you might have to leave some of those things behind, even if those are some of the themes in your life, you feel like you need a new job, or maybe you feel like the relationship that you're in is not for you, I really honestly see this as you releasing this old fear and this old anxiety, and you leaving behind this tone where you're communicating to the universe that you can't manifest, that you can't really love yourself or love an aspect of yourself. This whole reading is really about embracing all of who you are and remembering to fall in love with it, or rise in love with it, really. Rise in love with it, fly. And this is actually the card I drew in my meditation earlier. This is Pearl, Connect to the Divine. And I think this is really applicable for this reading. And interesting enough, we have Mauve at the bottom, which is Enjoy Clear Hearing. So definitely take time today to meditate. Take time for yourself today to connect to the divine, but also take time to appreciate all the people around you. I think, honestly, since the moon is crossing over Venus, we're going to, and now that Uranus is shifting into the Taurus, we're really starting to revolutionize the way that we see our own value and even the value in other people. So when the moon crosses over Venus, we're really going to begin to feel more of that appreciation that we have for other people and all the experiences in our life. And maybe the Eight of Cups, maybe that melodramatic tone doesn't have to be so dramatic. And yes, there are certain aspects that we have to leave behind so we can get to the next level, but it doesn't have to be in such a traumatic and just gut-wrenching way. Okay? I think this is really honestly a time of learning to accept all of who we are. Anyways, that is your reading for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below to the Aquarian Adepts. And always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.